We want to go now to Aspen, Colorado, where we're joined by Senator Joe Manchin, Democrat of West Virginia. He's a key member of the Armed Services Committee. Senator, thank you so much for joining us. I guess my first question to you is just a very simple one. What could or should the United States do next here?
Our main goal right now is to protect our embassy and all the Americans that we have over there. And I think the President has every right, plus he has the responsibility to do that. I'm fine with that. Do whatever it takes to protect our people, our embassy. We're not going to be run out of that country. And the bottom line is to make sure they're safe and secure. I believe the President has to come back to Congress. He should come back to Congress. And I can assure you there's no appetite for us to get boots on the ground or go back into that country any way, shape, or form.
But what do we do about ISIS, this group of terrorists? Are you one of those who believes that they actually constitute a threat to the U.S. homeland if they're allowed to stay there?
Well, knowing that their intent and what they have stated, you know, if you let them grow and breed and be able to have a training ground, absolutely. But we have shown the ability. We can strike from afar. We don't have to be in country, if you will, or occupation. And that's what I believe, and a lot of my fellow senators believe the same. We have proven, and we've said this before, Bob, if military might or money would have solved that problem in that part of the world, and we could have made it better, we'd have done it by now. You're not going to change that. They are determined to have sectarian war, to have a civil war, if you will. We've got to make sure that we're not drawn into this taking sides, because we'll never get out. The bottom line is we've got to let them know, you show that you're willing to do harm to America or Americans, we'll do whatever it takes to strike and strike hard. Whether it's in Syria, whether it's in Iraq, wherever it may be. And that should be our goal and our mission. It's very troubling trying to get pulled in, and maybe we should be taking this side, or the request for $500 million. I have a lot of problems with that, Bob, and I, for one, would not support that unless I see other facts that would prove me wrong.
But what you seem to be saying here is, if we think it is a threat to our national security, we should be ready to go with airstrikes, we should be ready to go with drone strikes, we should do whatever is necessary to protect the U.S. interests.
Bob, I agree with you on that. If they show, if there's proof that there is going to be threats to our country, we'll do whatever we can to prevent that from happening. I'm all in support of that. Right now, we were told that before when we went into Iraq way back in early 2000. That didn't prove to be from what we were told. So right now, people are going to be a little skeptical on that. Do we jump back into this thing? We're concerned about our allies and friends in Jordan, very much concerned about that. Of course, Israeli, our greatest partner, if you will. We're watching all of these things, but the bottom line is for us to jump in and try to take sides and put money in there, or airstrikes or forces right now, not knowing who the friendlies are and not knowing if any equipment that we send over there will get in the hands of ISIS, all we do is exasperate the problem. So we're very cautious about that. My main concern right now, protect the embassy, protect the Americans over there, and be able to take care of them no matter what happens. That's what I'm told that we're doing. I support that. If that's what they're doing, I don't support further aggression from from the United States troops, or our people being over there any other way, shape, or form, because I think the Iraqis have to take care of this themselves. We've spent enough time and effort and money.
If Maliki does not broaden his government and become more inclusive, bring Sunnis into the government, is there any way that this thing can be resolved or that we can help?
Bob, I don't think Maliki is going to change his ways. In 2011, he would not sign. He did not want us there. We left. He had 3 years to bring that together. And I'm understanding our people had been speaking with him, working with him, kind of moving him in that direction. It can be said now maybe we didn't push hard enough. You know, anybody can make an evaluation of what happened or didn't happen, but the bottom line is the man is resolved to do as he wishes and as he pleases, and he stayed with his sectarian Shiites, and that's where he wants to be. Until Maliki goes, I don't think you have any chance at all of bringing that together, and I'm not sure if it'll happen after that. I think the lines are going to be redrawn. I think that basically predictions that other people have made will show that it'll be a different area in North Africa than what we have today, and the lines that were drawn 100 years ago won't be the lines when it's all finished.
All right.
And we, for some reason, don't want to accept that. Senator, I want to thank you for a very grim assessment, but thank you for your candor this morning. Well, let me tell you, we're still the best country on earth, and we're going to take care of our people, and we're going to protect this country and the people here.
All right. Thank you, sir.